Hi guys, I am so sorry. I have been slacking so bad on making videos. It's been so crazy, so busy. I've been so tired. I've been really sore. So I have a lot to fill you in on. If you follow me on Instagram, then you pretty much already know what's going on. Um, so my last video was talking about how I was kind of worried about my accounts and my estrogen numbers. Um, well, everything turned out really well with that. The next appointment after, um, I ended up having more follicles. I had like 18 follicles, but 12 which were a bigger size that were measurable. I had around 12 follicles in between 16 and 22 millimeters. Most of them are really big. I had like a 22, two 20s, 119, bunch of 16s. So they were really happy with that. And today is December 10th, and on the night of December 8th, I triggered. Um, so I did my trigger shot. Well, kind of that night. It was like at 1 o'clock in the morning, so it would actually be the 9th. And then today I had my egg retrieval, so I'm sorry that I didn't really keep you guys up to date as to what was going on, but I'll just kind of recap you on kind of what happened. So I was really nervous. I kept having like dreams that I would like wake up from an anesthesia and they told me, sorry, we didn't get any. We got 0 eggs. And I was like freaking out about it. And so this morning, I woke up. My retrieval today was at noon. We had to be there at 11. When I woke up, I was like freaking out, so nervous, so scared. Something wrong like was gonna happen. And I just kept telling everybody, and including my husband, if we get 10 eggs, I will be super happy with that. 10 eggs and I will be fine. Any more than that is a true blessing. So it feels like it took forever just for the retrieval to get here. So we went there at 11 o'clock. They took me into this back room, gave me some antibiotics and a little nausea patch that's still on the back of my ear here. And then I sat in there, they did the IV, gave me more medicine through the IV, gave me fluids. I couldn't eat or drink anything since midnight, and so I pretty much didn't eat or drink anything for over 12 hours, which was really hard because I drink water like a fish. So my mouth was like so dry. I was so mad about it. So while I was back there waiting, they had Garrett, my husband, go and give his sample, and then he came back and sat there with me. Then the anesthesiologist came and talked with me, asked me a few questions. We had to sign a bunch of paperwork, consents, consent for the retrieval, consent for the ICSI, consent for the assisted hatching if we need that, a bunch of different stuff. And then they took me to the bathroom so I could pee before we did the retrieval, and then I went back into the retrieval. I responded very well to anesthesia, so pretty much all I remember is they had me like get up on the table and put my knees up on the little thing to keep my legs spread wide open. And the anesthesiologist pretty much put like a blood pressure cuff on me, put like an oxygen probe on my finger, and then put like an oxygen mask on my face, and then said a few things. I don't remember what he was saying. Said a few things, and like that's the only thing I remember. Next thing I remember, I'm waking up. So the first thing I asked, of course, is, okay, how many did you get? And I was so scared. I was like, oh my God, they probably got like hardly any. Well, guys, the verdict is they got 17 eggs. And I'm so happy. I want to cry all over again. So they told me 17, and I started like bursting out in tears. Like I was so happy, just so thankful. I was like, oh my God, I wanted 10 and we got 17. I'm gonna cry again. I was so happy. And I kept asking them, are you sure? Are you sure? 17? Really? 17? And she just kept reassuring me, yeah, 17, 17. And I was just like in tears, and they went back and told my husband, they got 17, your wife is crying. because she is so happy. And then I kept saying, didn't even see the doctor. He like came after I fell asleep and left before I woke up. And so then we're walking through the hall and they're like, oh, if you want to say hi to him, he's right there. And so I like leaned in, and he always thinks I'm so funny because I'm always like so happy and so excited about everything. So I'm like, oh my gosh, hi, thank you so much. And he just like gave a big chuckle and he's like, you're welcome. So then they just took me back, gave me some apple juice and some water, could finally drink something, thank God. Let me kind of wake up a little bit. I was like super dizzy and like out of it and all of that. And my husband was back there when I went back there. And I just kept telling my husband, I can't believe it's 17. Oh my God, 17 eggs. I never thought that we would get that much because, first of all, when we first started with this clinic, my doctor thought that I might have diminished ovarian reserve. Didn't think I had that many eggs left. And so I was really worried about that. And my AMH is a normal level, but it's like kind of like the lower end of normal. Like they say, I think they told me, what was it, like 1.5 to 3.5 is normal, and mine's like 1.9 something, like almost 2. And so I mean, it's still a fine number, but I was really scared that we weren't going to get very many. And 17 is a really good number. And even my husband told me while I was like still waking up that the doctor came and talked to him and said, like, she got 17 eggs. And he said that he was really pleased with it, and that he said that I had way more than he was expecting, and that he was just really happy with the number that we got. So that makes me happy that my doctor was happy and kind of like surprised. That's good to me. So I'm super happy about that. And so tomorrow I will get a call at some point letting me know how many of my eggs were mature. I'm hoping most of them were. I'm really hoping most of them were. And like I said before, I just really wanted 10. So let's hope that at least 10 eggs were mature. I think it'll be a little more than that. I'm hoping so. And then he'll also tell me how many fertilized. So I'm really hoping for a good number that fertilized. My goal, obviously, is to just have at least one that we can use. We will be doing a frozen embryo transfer. That's the only kind that my doctor does. He does not do fresh anymore. He likes to give your body like kind of like a whole month to get back to normal. And then also he's done lots of research. My doctor has been doing this for like 25, 26 years. And he's done a lot of research showing that frozen is just a lot better on the woman's body, and also better success rates. And so I'll be doing a frozen transfer in February. So obviously my goal is at least one. We would like to transfer 2, but at least one that makes it to freeze. But what I would really like is around 5 that make it to freeze, because I would like to transfer 2 the first time and see if we get 1 or 2 babies. And then like probably every time after that, I think I'll maybe only do 1 each transfer. But I really don't want to do this whole IVF thing all over again. I would just like to do the frozen embryo transfers over again if we want additional children. And hopefully this one works. And if it doesn't, then we'll have backup so we can do it again and not have to spend so much money and go through all this. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for. How I'm doing though is I'm doing really good. My clinic's 2 hours away, so it took us a while to get home. Right after we went out to eat something because I was so hungry. Went out to eat something. Well, I thought I was really hungry, and then we got there and I didn't eat that much. So went out to eat, and then my husband drove me home, or towards home, and then we had to make a few stops. I had to go pick up my pain medication, and he had to pick up something. He had to go to the eye doctor, pick up his contacts. But so now we're home, and my husband went to CrossFit to work out, and I'm just here hanging out at my house. I'm probably going to watch some Christmas movies. I'm supposed to work tomorrow and Saturday, but I think I will probably call in tomorrow at least, so I can just take a day off. I'm very sore. My ovaries just feel sore. Like, it's a different soreness than it was before, though. I'm sure you IVF ladies know what I'm talking about. It's like an empty type of sore. Before, it was like a full type of sore. So yeah, I think I'll take off tomorrow, and maybe, depending on how I'm feeling, I'll try to go to work on Saturday. My doctor really likes everybody to take 2 days of rest, but But we'll see how I'm doing. If I don't feel well, I'll definitely be calling in on Saturday also. I don't want to overdo it. And I work in a hospital. I'm on my feet all day. I don't want to make my recovery longer than what it has to be. And so we'll see what happens there. Thank you, everybody, for your prayers and kind words, encouraging thoughts, everything. I really, really appreciate it. I wore like a ton of like lucky things today. A girl at work that knows about everything that we're doing gave me a turtle bracelet here. It's really cute. Little pink turtle bracelet a while ago. And kind of the story behind that is that turtles symbolize hope, and that she got one from her sister when she was trying to get pregnant, and she got pregnant. And her sister got pregnant when she got one from a friend. And so she picked this out for me and gave it to me a few months back. And then also I have a wonderful sock buddy. She's so great. I love her, and she has become a really good friend of mine now, that gave me this elephant necklace. Super cute. And so I wore that. And then also she gave me socks, of course. These egg socks. Aren't they cute? I love them. And everybody at my clinic today was like in love with them. They're like, oh my gosh, your socks are so cute. Where'd you get those? I was like, oh, I got them from my sock buddy. She's so great. I was like saying all these good things. Like, oh, well, does she come here? I was like, oh no, you don't know her. Because she isn't even from here. She's from California. But so everybody loved that. And then I also, of course, wore my wedding rings today as jewelry. So my husband was with me, even though he really wasn't. And then also I have a little ring that says hope on it. And a friend of mine that struggled with infertility, she didn't get as far as IVF, but she did 2 IUIs. And she said somebody gave it to her when she was going through infertility, and it really helped her. Just that somebody was thinking about her, and it helped her to look down in it and just think you have to keep hope. And so I wore that. And also my grandmother gave me one of her rings from when she was younger, and it's kind of like, she's a really small lady, so it's kind of tight for my finger, but I wore it today just because it was a special day, and me and my grandmother are very close, so I wore that too. It's super pretty. So I wore all those things for good luck. So between all of those things and everybody praying for me and saying nice things and thinking just kind things. Oh, Tucker, move. Sorry, that was my dog. Anyway, but with all those things combined, everything went like super well, and I'm very happy with the results. Please continue to pray for us that tomorrow I get a really good call saying that a lot of our eggs were mature, and that a lot of them fertilized, and then hopefully quite a few of them will make them to freeze. At least one. I at least want a chance. So I'm really happy, and I feel so relieved because I was so scared today was going to go badly, but it went really, really well. And so now I'm just going to relax, and I will try to make a video tomorrow. I know I've been slacking. I'll try to make a video tomorrow after I get that call and let you guys know how many eggs were mature and how many fertilized and all of that. If I don't, though, you can also keep up with me on my Instagram. I'm like way more active on there recently, just because it's so much easier for me to post a picture real quick other than make a video. I just haven't been feeling all that great, and honestly, I've been looking like crap. I look okay today, but I don't feel like making videos when I feel like really bad like that. So anyways, it was a really good day. Just thought I would let you guys know what was going on. And again, please pray for us. Please, please, please. It is working. Things are going well. And I will talk to you guys soon. Love you guys. Baby dust to everybody.